Hello. Hello. Sorry, I was trying to get into my live here and StreamYard kept wanting me to, I don't know what it wanted me to do. Wanted me to take a survey. I'm like, no, I don't have time to take a survey. Let me out of here. I felt like the Jetsons, when you can't get off the treadmill. Jane, stop this crazy thing. Let me off. I couldn't get out. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to go grab my drink real quick, but let me get this pattern up. I got more yarn so I can finish. I can finish it. Finish it. Okay. Goodness gracious. There is so much verbiage going on here before you actually get to the pattern. Okay. We're to the middle. I found it. We're to the middle. Hang on. I got to have my drink. I'll be right back. Let me get that real quick. All right. I have beverage. I have to have some beverage. You know what I did today? I'll tell you what I did today. You don't know what I did today, but I'll tell you. Hang on. Oh, and that hurts. I burnt my tongue and my lip on a Subway pizza. Oh, it hurt. All right. Hello, Marilyn and Sherry and Sean. And Michelle is here. Hello, Kathy. Dawn is here. Hello, ladies. How is everyone? Besides my burnt tongue, I'm good. That hurt. I thought, okay, I got the pizza. I just felt like having pizza. Their pizzas are good. And I thought I'd let it cool off enough, but I'm going to need stuffing too. Oh, I had to get more stuffing too. Yes, I had to get more stuffing. I had to get more yarn. I'm going to need more stuffing. So we got to this point last week where we got the body. Oh, here's his body, his lower portion. And we stuffed it. Now, you're supposed to weight it with something. So mine's a little weighted. So I took like just a baggie. I had a baggie. Oh, you had blood draw. Oh, that's no fun. And I had some rocks downstairs. Why did I have rocks? Well, because I bought rocks. I bought little crafting rocks because, oh my gosh, it was several years ago now. I thought I was going to make a little gnome house. I went to Michael's, bought one of them wooden houses. I painted it, and then I bought like fake grass to put on top. I bought rocks. That's as far as it got. That was as far as it got. So I had these little rocks. I had them in two sizes. I had some bigger rocks and some smaller rocks. So I put some in a little baggie. And it wasn't quite doing what I wanted it to do. So I filled the rest of my baggie with, are you ready for it? Clay kitty litter. That's what I use for my bunny is clay. Just plain old clay kitty litter. I put some of that in the baggie too. Yep. So we got some rock/kitty litter here weighting down our little snowman's little booty butt there. So he is, he's stuffed, he's weighted. And if I'm not mistaken, did I go a little further than it said? Did I go to, no, I didn't go to the increase round. I didn't. Because that's a decrease. We decreased. How many rounds did we decrease? 2 rounds of decrease. Okay, we decreased. That's all I've done. Okay. Then we stuffed him. So now we're going to increase him. All right. So I picked up 2 more of these because after I found them finally, had to go Joann's first. Nope. Michael's. Okay, they had them. So I picked up 2 more just so I have them. If I want to make another one, I can make another one. I really think it would be kind of fun to follow the same pattern though and use like a regular little worsted weight yarn and make them smaller. I think that would be kind of fun. All right, so back to our regularly scheduled size 8mm hook here, and now we've made a little waistline here. We got a little waistline going. Now we need to come out a little bit to do the next part. I also picked this up. It's just a pretty little, kind of little glittery little ribbon, and this is what's going to go around my little snowman's neck. Make a pretty little ribbon. Little ribbon. All right, so are we ready to move on, ladies? Anybody making a snowman? Dale's making a snowman. He's outside with his tractor. He's driving around. He's really not making snowmen, but all right. So here we go. Now it's a little harder to crochet this because, now we got to move this around and all that. You know what I'm saying? All right. So round 15. We're going to increase now. So we're going to do a single crochet in the back loop of the first stitch. That's where my stitch marker's at. So a single crochet back loop. See, it's harder to do this now that we got stuff in here. Then 2 singles in the next. Well, I'm going to move my marker first of all. Move the maca. So what are you ladies all up to today? I went and got lunch. We went to Subway. Okay, so 2 single crochets in the back loop. It's always going to be in the back loop because that's how we're making this little ridge. 2 in that one. And then 1 in the next. So it's 1 and then 2 and then 1 all the way around. So other than that, what else have I done today? I've crocheted today. That's what I've done. I've done quite a bit of crocheting. I woke up this morning and I worked on it's called the Prism shawl. I keep forgetting the name of it. Prism shawl. It's the shawl for the Bad Sheep Yarn Advent. Worked on that this morning when I woke up. I got quite a ways on it. I've got the main part done and I started on the left wing, as they call it. So you that shawl, you do like the center, and it grows triangular. And then you take off and you do a wing, and that gets narrower as you go. Interesting construction. No snow gal here. Oh, and Under the Sea, a 3D book. How do you make a 3D book, Sean? Sean, the stuff you come up with, you are something else. You're something else. A 3D book. Huh. Brenda's here. Brenda. And Dawn's got a cold. Oh, no. I hate that. It's terrible. All right. I'm just going around here. 1, then 2, then 1, and then 2. I wonder if we can finish this today. We should be able to finish it today, shouldn't we? We got the biggest part of the snowman done. I was thinking, Dale was like, it doesn't get any buttons. And I'm like, no, it doesn't get any buttons. You could put buttons on it. You could use safety eyes for buttons. I thought about it for a second. And then I thought, nah, let's just do this one. Let's just do this one kind of simple. No buttons, no, It's going to get a ribbon and that's about it. You know that you can buy arms like those sticks the twigs. You can buy those like on Amazon, I guess. I was like, okay, go buy some twigs on Amazon. I mean, I could find twigs here all day long if I want to go out and, romp through the snow, but I don't know, maybe there's something to say for going out and buying them. I don't know. Oh boy. Working on a special drill project. Yay. Oh, I will say I have been answering a few emails today because, in case you don't know, I put out a stash video today. Yeah, my stash video. And I've had a few people contact me already. 4, I think. So we're gonna sell some stuff. We're gonna sell some paintings. Yay! Yay! All right, now what do we do? Oh, now I need paper and pencil because I got to keep track of rounds now. All right, here's my paper and pencil. This looks obscene. This really looks obscene if you look at this. But I was explaining something here. Was I explaining it to you guys last week? I don't know. I don't know who I was explaining that to, but that was that Wonderland square. Oh my gosh, it's still giving me fits. Okay. All right, let's just write on that paper right there. I have to do 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I got to do 6 rounds of just single crochets all the way around. Okay? 6 rounds single crochet. And it was you guys. Yeah. That's what that's for. Okay, let me move my marker again. Hang on. Come on, done. Getting all tangled up in all this woolly goodness here. Okay, this is funny. Okay, this is called Woolies Thick and Quick. I bet you it's not wool, though. What's it made out of? Acrylic. Oh, it's 20% wool. Okay. Well, 20%. I guess they get credit for the 20%, maybe. I don't know. Oh, boy. Yeah, so Dale helped me yesterday. We were busy packaging up little special drill paintings. I had a few larger paintings like that came rolled up, like Coodials and places like that. Some full drill ones, although there were quite a few crystals in there too, like all crystal paintings. I started getting those from some of those companies, especially like Coodials, I think. Started getting some all crystal paintings. But we packaged until I ran out of bags, and I still have more to go. I think I'm at 64 of the small paintings bagged up in mystery bags. 64. My goal is 100, right? Remember that? My goal is 100. I'm certainly going to surpass 100 with just the things I have pulled out already. And I haven't gone through, there's 2 more boxes, like cardboard boxes downstairs. And there's an entire Rubbermaid tote. And that's not counting any of my gnome boxes. I have 3 boxes of just gnomes. It's crazy, you guys. It's crazy, but we're going to get rid of stuff. That's the plan. Hello, Tammy. Yeah, we were sitting on the floor, and I'm like rolling up paintings and stuffing them in the bags, and he's wrapping up the bags and rolling the bags and taping the bags. We really had to stop because we were out of bags and we were out of packing tape. So we really could go no further. Anyhow, we'll get back to it. I think after this live, we're going to go to the gym. We're going to go to the gym this morning, but no, Dale was sleeping, and then he was doing his TikTok-y thing, and we didn't get there. We did not get there. So that's okay. We can go this afternoon. What else do we have to do? I mean, we're retired. What else do we have to do? right? Our life is our life. We do what we want. He's out pushing snow around with his tractor, and he's filling up our box on the deck with firewood. He's preparing for the cold that's coming. You heard about the cold that's coming? I don't know about you guys, but we have cold coming. Like negative cold, negative degrees. Okay? That doesn't sound like any fun, does it? Round one. Got round one done. Round one. All right, let's keep going. Round two. Ding, ding. Make and do crew. Tammy, make and do crew is the pattern that I followed. However, you can find them everywhere. If you have Pinterest, just go on Pinterest, put in Hexicardi, and everybody and their brother out there has made a Hexicardi, has a pattern for a Hexicardi. TL Yarn Crafts has one. MJ has, everybody has one. They're all over the place. But Make and Do Crew is the one that I followed this time. Next time, I don't know. I might try somebody else. You never know. See if I like somebody else's better. Or okay, do you guys remember me? I know, Sue, it's going to be for a reason. I don't know what he'll do without TikTok. I don't know. I don't know. For my Hexi cardigan, I used Jewel Spun. It's from Sardar. And I didn't have to change colors of yarn because it was a color changing yarn, and I think it changed beautifully. And I love how it turned out. I love how it fits. I love everything about it. The one thing I don't love about it, here's what I don't love, is I am a freezing cold person. Freezing cold person. Like when I went and grabbed that pop, I went and turned the heat up a little bit because I'm cold. So right now I have on a t-shirt and a long sleeve shirt, and in my house I bundle up, right? So with the Hexi cardigan being granny stitch, it's holy. It is holy. And I found that it is not warm enough for me to wear like with a short sleeve shirt. Not warm enough. I'm too cold still. Now, if I was to wear a long sleeve shirt with it, I'd probably be just fine. But that's the one thing I noticed right away, is I was like, well, it doesn't keep me super warm. I can't wear a short sleeve shirt with it. Other than that, it's beautiful. So there's that. Yeah, it's jewel spun. I could tell you the color exactly. I'd have to go look at it. But I bought it on one of the trips. I went with Angie to Michigan Fine Yarn. And I got it there, and it was actually a pretty good deal there. So, and it's really nice. It turned out really nice. Now, my cuffs and things, I used Kieran Simply Soft in a solid color. Round two. Now look, now I feel like I've got a pot. Like I've got a vessel here. I don't know. I got a vessel. Negatives. I know. Negatives. Oh my gosh. We haven't been negative here. We've gotten down to the teens, but we haven't been negative. No. Right, Tammy? It would be perfect for you. Oh, Sean, I would die. I would die if it was only 67 degrees here. That's what Dale turns it down to at night is 67. He turns it down to 67 and I freeze. Half the time I go to bed at night and I'm just like, I'm shivering. I'm like, okay, dude, you need to come to bed and bring some more body heat because it's cold. I'm cold at 67. I just turned it up to, I don't know if it's 70 or if it was 71. I don't know. I just clicked the button a couple times. So depending on what it was at before I hit the button, I don't know. It's either going to be at 70 or 71. I try to leave it at 69, but that's too cold. Too cold. 70 is okay most of the time. If I'm up doing stuff, 70 will be fine. But sitting in here in the office doing this, no. I'm too cold at 70. I think I turned it to 71. I don't know. I'm just cold all the time. Dale even, let me put this up because you can't see what I'm doing because my snowman's getting taller and taller. Let me raise you up. 20s and 30s at night. That's our daytime highs. 20s and 30s or 19 or 18 until later this week. Or yeah, I don't know when it's going to get cold here. Sue and Sean are a little further west than I am. We probably get ours the next day after they do, but yeah, I feel like I'm making pottery at this point. You know, one of those vases. That's what I feel like. Well, that would be fine. That would be fine if he actually came to bed when I come to bed, Brenda, but he doesn't. So he sends, I go to bed about 10:30 and, you know, he'll come to bed like God only knows when. Sometimes it's 12, 12:30, usually not later than 12:30. And half the time I don't even know when he comes to bed because I'm asleep. Last night I think he was earlier. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, so I just go to bed and I'm cold. I freeze. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I don't know. Maybe something heated? Maybe something heated. A heated mattress pad or a heated blanket. It would have to be like dual control, you know, only my side. Only my side could be heated. Oh, Sean, you know, even I never had that problem. I never had the problem of being hot. I was never hot. I never had hot flashes. That wasn't me. But I'm cold all the time. Okay, come on. Dale's out there with a putty cat out on the deck. He's got Mr. Smokey. I see him. How many rounds did I say I need to do? 6. Oh, we're halfway. Halfway with our vessel looking thing here. Okay. It's kind of fun. I mean, it's not hard to make at all. That brings me to the next thing, folks. The next thing. What to make next? What are we going to make next? Remember I talked about the girl I met at the last craft show I did. I think her Hannah. Hannah's her name. And she knows Dale's relatives, all that kind of stuff. She sent me a little video last night. And she said, you should make a bunch of these. I'll show it to you in a second. Hang on. And I was like, funny you say that because I just finished my first one. Dale's shoveling the front sidewalk or the front porch. That's what I would need. I need the heated mattress pad. Let me show you this. Where is she? Hannah. Here's what she sent me. So, I mean, that's what I just finished was a hexy cardigan. Now, I'm trying to think, okay, if you make a bunch to sell, they would probably sell. They're very popular. They're very popular. Right? So, how much would you sell them for? How much would you sell? What'd you send me, Sean? What did Sean send me? I'll go back and see what Sean sent. Oh, she sent me a thing about Fourth Wing. Hang on, what's Sean got? There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Billy Sean, this wasn't what you sent me, was it? Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Sean, I don't see the sweaters here. I'm sorry. No sweaters there. Oh, Sean. She's like, nope. Who needs a sweater? Right? Who needs a sweater? That's what came up. Oh, boy. Oh, goodness. Yeah, but how much would you sell a hexy cardigan? A cardigan. A hexy cardigan. How much do you think you should sell those for? How much do those bad boys go for, right? I don't know. Let's see. The yarn. Oh, my gosh. Depending on what yarn you use. Hello, Angela. Yes, Dawn. Yes, Dawn. I don't see. When did you send the sweater video, Sean? Was it before you sent me pictures of the snowflake liner? Because that's what I got after the snowflake liner. Well, I appreciated that, though. I gotta say, I appreciated that. Yeah, how much would you have to sell one of those for? Now, that video I just showed you, you can tell she's using a color changing yarn for the colors, probably like a Caron cake or something, and then black. You wouldn't have to use black, of course. Wouldn't have to use black, but I think she's using a Caron cake of some sort that color changes. Alternated with, a solid color. So you could pick any other solid color you wanted. It wouldn't have to be black, but I wouldn't know how much to sell them for. I would have no idea. I'm not good at that part. They take a little bit of time. Look, we're going whoop, whoop. 65, Dawn says. Okay. Any other bids? We got 65. Hexy cardigan, 65. It took me longer to do. Okay, I got to tell you something. I cheated on my ribbing. I did. I cheated. So the ribbing for the cuffs and the bottom. No. The cuffs. No, I don't remember. Maybe cuffs and bottom. I can't remember. I was doing that, you know, up 5, down 5, up 5, down 5, up, you know, back and forth, back and forth. That took forever. And then I watched, oh, here's another person. If Tammy's still here, another person is Hooks and Healers. Annie from Hooks and Healers. She also has a tutorial for a hexie cardigan. I like Annie. She's a cute little thing. She's fun. She does amigurumi. She designs amigurumi patterns, but she also knits a little bit, and she's made a few of those hexie cardigans. Her tutorial didn't seem too bad. I mean, I didn't follow it. I might follow hers next time. It's not too bad. 55 to 60 from Sean. Push up man. Sorry, you know. Anyhow, what was I saying? Oh, so I was doing that ribbing, up and down ribbing with the single crochets, up and down, up and down, up and down, right? And then I watched Annie, and Annie did something completely different. She did front loop, back loop, double crochets. So say, for example, you know, you've got your piece like this, and she did front loop, double crochet, and then she would do a back loop, double crochet. So you still got to do like a round of single crochets, and then front loop, back loop, front loop, back loop. And that also makes a ribbing. And I'll tell you what, it's a thicker ribbing than the other one I was doing, but it's so much quicker. So much quicker. I think I will always do that ribbing instead of the other one, unless it's just a small little area that needs ribbing. If I'm just doing some cuffs or something, that would be fine. It's just very time consuming. It does make a thinner, flatter kind of ribbing, but the other one that Annie was doing was just like so quick. I think I did 3 rows all the way up the side, around the neck, and down the other side. And I did it in like one night. Yeah. Oh, you've watched Annie, Hooks and Healers? She does a really good job. I like her. And I generally like her as a person. Her tutorial is free as well. So I got a kitten meowing somewhere like it wants in. It's probably on the front porch. He was probably out there with Dale. Hang on, let me go see. He's probably out there with Dale when Dale was shoveling and thought he was getting in that way, and Dale left him out there. Hang on, let me see. Oh, there he is. He was on the front porch, and then he scooted all the way around to the back door because nobody let him in the front. Right, buddy? Your brother's still outside, though. The big fluffy muffy's still outside. Okay, I got one more row to go. One more row. And then we're probably going to have to stuff. I'm going to have to leave you again and go get stuffing. Not bread stuffing. Fiberfill stuffing. And then I bet we're going to do a decrease. And then probably an increase. Make the head. So, yeah, would it be worth trying to make a few to take to a craft show? You know, I want to make a light one, like very springy, summery one. And I want to do this one with the great big old flared bell sleeves, that hang down. I want to do that next for me. Because I could wear a sweater like that all spring and summer, probably. As cold as I usually am, I could probably wear a light sweater like that. Probably just in like a DK weight yarn, so a lighter yarn even, nothing thick and woolly feeling, We shall see. We'll see what I can get done. Sometimes my arm hurts. Other times, like right now, it's not really hurting. Jody's here. Hello, Jody. Made it to a live. Yay. Jody, it seems that you've been busy doing things to your house and stuff like that. I keep seeing these pictures of Jody's house under renovation. Oh. All right. There is. Look at. Now it's like, I feel like I should be doing pottery. Let's do pottery. Yeah, that's what I want to do next, Dawn. I want to do a lightweight, springy, summery one. Okay, that was 6 rounds. Okay. Now we decrease. Decrease. So, 1 single crochet in the back loop of the next one. Oh, let me move my marker again. Hang on. Move thy marker. Sean, are you sure you sent me a video with sweaters? Are you sure? No, I don't know. I think she sent me the push-up guy. That's okay. Now, 1 single crochet in the back loop of the first one. We're going to have to get stuffing out. Then single crochet 2 together. All right. Let's do 2 together. Okay. Now, single crochet in the back loop and then 2 together. No, you couldn't. Okay, you guys. All right, you got to see this. This is what, I don't want to turn my whole thing. He's up on the back of the chair, which the back of the chair is taller than my head. I'm always afraid he's just going to like jump down on me. Like, he's going to jump on me and get me. Oh, he heard his sister, so he left. Okay. I could close the door. I should close the door. So it's 1 and then a decrease. And then 1 and then a decrease. And then 1 and a decrease. You get the picture, right? The furnace just came on. Sunny has learned where the register is in here. And he lays over here by this little bookshelf because the register's behind a bookshelf. It's open at the bottom, so the heat comes through. And he lays right there. He's like, oh, there's the heat. Cat after my own heart, man. He wants to find the heat and stay warm. Fluffy Muffy's probably out there following Dale around somewhere. He likes to follow Dale, whatever Dale's doing outside. Oh my gosh. You guys, the other night, I was on my computer. I was in a meeting. Had the door closed in here. And Dale knew I was in a meeting. He was leaving me alone. He wasn't bothering me. And he comes charging in here. Charging in here. That's what it said too, Sean. It said for the next project. It really did. I can prove it. I can prove it. These have next project vibes. Oh, see now, but see, Sean, when you put big eyes, monkey with his hands over his eyes and giggles, Sean's playing with me. Sean's playing with me. There were no sweaters here, Sean. There were no sweaters. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Oh, goodness. All right. I'm going to go grab some stuff in real quick. Sean. I appreciate it, though, Sean. Yeah, I think we got to stuff this guy because it's going to get hard to stick my hand down in there after a while. Yes, if I had Patrick Swayze behind me, I'd sit here and I'd play with this snowman all day. Oh, Sean. Onesies. Okay. Uh-huh. All right. Oh, goodness. All right. Here we go. Let's put some stuff in him. Let's stuff him. You're gonna need a lot of stuffing. I was surprised how much stuffing it took in the other part. I don't know. We don't want to stuff too much here because he'll lose his little waist. Can't let it lose its waistline here, right? But we want it to pooch there. Is it looking like a snowman? Does it look like a snowman at all? Where does it need to be fatter? Help me out. It doesn't need to be fat here. It needs to be fat in this part. Okay, let's see. Is he looking right? I don't know. I got a weird flat spot right there. What do I need to do there? Come on. Okay. Just manhandle it. Just that's what we got to do. Just cinch it, squeeze it a little. What do you think? Does it look okay? I think it looks okay. Tell me if it needs something. He's still flat over here. He's flat right there. Why are you flat? You're flat way down in here. Hang on. We got to go deep. We got to go deep. Put some right there. Okay, there. And my rocks are off-centered, so he's lopsided. Okay, there. Okay, now what? We got to cinch some more, right? Yes. 1 single crochet, 2 together. What? In the first 2 stitches. Oh, it's just... Okay, it's just single crochet 2 together all the way around. Okay. Single crochet 2 together all the way around. We're going to get skinny here. You're going to get real skinny here. Let's go for it. Okay. single crochet, 2 together. I don't even know how many stitches I have. I'm supposed to be down to 10, but I don't think that's right. When I'm done here, I don't know. That's 1. Okay. And there's 2. And there's, whoops, missed that. And there's 3. I'm crocheting my stuffing. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. I'm out of yarn. 7. 8. Okay. 8. Okay, here's my problem. I only have 3 stitches left. So I'm going to do 1 more decrease. And then I'm just going to do 1 more stitch because I was off 1 stitch somehow. All right. Whoa, here we go. We got to find an end now. All right. You know what that's like. Huh. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I found it right away. Okay. Let me see. Let me do 1 stitch here. And then we'll do a decrease. Sure. We'll do a decrease. Hang on. Let's go in. Let's pull up a new yarn here. Come on. Pull up our new yarn. Go into our next one. Pull up that and go like this. Here's what's neat about amigurumi. You don't have to weave in all of these ends. You can just go like that and stuff it in there. There we go. Stuff it in. Sue, no, I have not sold everything. No. I've had 4 people contact me, but they want multiple things. I'm surprised. There's quite a few. I haven't sold any of them yet because, I mean, I haven't done anything for shipping and given people their totals or nothing's been paid for yet. I'll just say that. Look he looks wrong here. He's like, he's flat over here. Hang on. We got a flat side here. What do we got going on here? Come on. All right. He's poofier on one side than the other. We got an issue. We got an issue. The Craftably, yes. Craftably was one of the first things somebody asked for. My one Craftably I have. There. Okay. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. All right. We're to the head. Oh, now that we did all that decreasing, now we're going to increase. So now we're going to do 2 single crochets in each stitch around. So we got 10 stitches right now. We're going to increase back up to 20 stitches. All right. So move our little marker again. 2 in each stitch. Okay. Here we go. I told you it was going to decrease, increase. Decrease it, roll it on the table. That's a good idea, Angela. I'll do that when I'm done, probably. I'm not going to do it right now, but all right. This is a big, big boy or girl. It's a big old snowman, right? Did you know it was going to be this big? That's why I said if you did this with worsted weight yarn, you would have just a cutesy little snowman, right? These things are giant. I think I might try to make one with that like glittery white yarn. Just follow the same pattern, but you'll have to change your hook and everything. Use the hook size recommended for the yarn, probably a 5. And just see how it turns out. So next time, I kind of want to do something Valentine-y. Valentine's-y. That's something for Valentine's. You know what I'm saying? Because Valentine's is coming. I got a bunch of cute little Valentine's patterns. What's the one I was thinking of? There's a, oh, I know what it is. It's an amigurumi again. But it's really cute. It's like a heart. And I'd have to show you a picture. And it's a dog. Like it has a dog tail and a little dog head on one side of the heart. Or there's a bunny one or a kitty one or something. I don't know. Or the other idea is heart trinket dishes. I mean, that would be kind of fun too. You guys, there's no end to this. What was my story, Sherry? What was my story? I forgot my story. Tell me what I was saying, because I forgot. Okay, now we got to do single crochets around for another 6 rounds. The meeting. Oh, the meeting. Thank you. Yes. So Dale comes in here and he goes, come here. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what? You know? So I leave, I go out into the living room and he goes over by the back door. And I go over by the back door and I'm like, what? And I heard it. Coyotes, yip, yipping, barking, yipping, barking, right in our yard, like literally right in our yard. I was like, oh my God. I said, the cats are all in? And he goes, yeah, they're all in. I'm like, the dogs are in. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my goodness. They're right in the backyard, like between our house and the woodsy area. And he's like, yeah. I said, have you seen them? And he goes, yeah, I saw them. There's a whole bunch of them. I'm like, oh my God. No, that's twice now that we've had coyotes out there. This time they were like literally right in the yard. I'm like, oh goodness. Okay, well, don't let the dogs out. Don't let the cats out. He goes, I'm going outside. I'm like, okay. He goes, I'm going to go check on the ducks and everything. And I'm like, okay. So I went back to my meeting. Well, after I was done with the meeting, which was almost over, but I came back from the meeting and he'd been outside and he's like, yeah, they've been under the chicken coop. And I'm like, oh my goodness. They've been under the chicken coop. Yep, all kinds of tracks, prints going underneath the coop, all around the coop, down the little path that goes out back to our garden. They were everywhere. I'm like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do about the coyotes here? You know? So now, I mean, I'm scared to let my dogs out And okay, it was only like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. It wasn't like it was in the middle of the night. It wasn't 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. No, it hadn't even been dark that long, you know? I'm like, man, I'm scared for the dogs now. I'm scared for the cats. I don't want to let anybody out in the dark, you know? It's crazy. It's just crazy. We haven't had coyotes here for years. When we first moved in out here, we had some coyotes, but they had a hunt club come around, and the hunt club really took care of a lot of the population. It sounds like the population has grown again. I was like, oh my goodness. So now I'm very, very cautious. Letting dogs out, cats out. I want cats in before it's dark. Nope, you cannot go out and play in the dark. Sorry, no cats. No, come in. You know? Dogs, I've been putting the dogs out the front at night. Just because I feel it's a little safer out front, because that faces the road, and I don't know. Freaking me out, man. Totally freaking me out. Crazy. And man, they're loud. They're loud. They're yipping and little barks and ooh. Well, they can find someplace else to go do their business. I mean, I'm certain that, they have smelled or heard the chickens, the ducks, and, they know they're here. But we're making sure that everybody is penned up securely, And the ducks and the chickens like to come in right at dusk, which is a little too close for comfort, little too close for comfort, but what are you going to do? I don't know. Nuts. I know. I think we need to call the hunt club again. Yeah. They may. I don't know. I don't know why they're here. I mean, there is that river, right out back. And that's excellent place for them to go, They can follow the river and they can go, like if they go east of us, it's pretty woodsy and stuff back there. If they follow the river going west, they're just going to end up down at the farmers, but there's woods back there and all kinds of stuff. So I don't know. Dale has heard them out back before, like out way behind the house, back in the woods back there. He's heard them back there yipping before, but never in our yard. Not in our yard. So Dale said, well, I went out and I did what I could do to deter them with some male scent. I'm like, okay, well, you keep doing that. You keep doing that. You go out there every night and, go mark your territory out there, honey. It's getting harder and harder to crochet this. I'm going to have to stand up here in a minute to get to the top of the dude's head. He's getting tall. These things are big. They're huge. We're almost done, though. A coyote in an Aldi. Oh, my gosh. How did it get into an Aldi? All right, there's another round. It doesn't take long to do these little 20-stitch rounds. They're pretty fast. Hello, Emma. How's Emma today? Okay, that's round 3. This stitch marker is just giving me a hard time here. It doesn't want to close. It closed on my finger just fine, though. Ow. Okay, gotta move you up again. You're gonna see all of the office here has, I got two more rounds to go. Wait. No, I gotta do 6 rounds. We got a few more. I gotta crochet faster so we can finish him. We gotta come up with a new project for next week because this dude's done. He's done. I started working on a baby shawl. I didn't do the newborn size, and I didn't do the 0 to 3 month size. I decided to do the 3 to 6 month size shawl. Not shawl, poncho to poncho. Probably have to talk. What? He was in the vegetables, just went in the door. Alan diamond painting is beautiful. What Alan diamond painting? Emma? What are we talking about, Emma? Can you imagine that? Shopping at Aldi and a coyote just comes walking through the door? Be like, hey, what are you doing here? Yeah, I don't know what hunt club came hunting them, Jody. I need to figure that out. Who came hunting the coyotes? We need you back. We got a coyote problem. Coyotes. We got coyotes. That's what we got. Okay, that's 4 rounds. We're getting there. Oh, that. I did see that. It's got a bunch of fish in the water, doesn't it? In the ocean, like a bunch of fish. I should finish my Alan John downstairs. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I've been on a slight diamond painting hiatus. I didn't diamond paint yesterday. I think I diamond painted the day before. I didn't diamond paint yesterday. I did not. I was crocheting. I started a baby poncho. It's going to be super cute. Pulled it out by the tail. That's interesting. Well, I don't think anybody's going out here and grabbing the coyotes by the tail out in my backyard. Somebody might go out with a gun. That could happen. I could foresee that happening. Dale would do that. The neighbor would do that. Should ask the neighbors if they've heard them. Have you heard the coyotes around here? They're closer to the woodsy area than we are even. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. They said that a while back, didn't they? That Florida might get snow, and I don't think they ever did. Round 5. One more. Ding, ding. One more round. I like that. Clunk. He's a clunker. Oh, shoot. Move my marker again. This baby poncho is going to be super cute, though. I saw somebody was talking about this yarn. They were complaining about the yarn I'm using. They said they didn't like it. It was hard to use. And I'm like, I'm not having any trouble with it. However, I can see why they would say that because it could split. It's very loosely woven, if woven at all. It also has little nubs in it, little stuff that sticks out, which makes it fun. I have to show you guys. You'll see it eventually. The little baby poncho does get a hood. And then, of course, the photo and everything shows it with a drawstring and pom-poms. But for the babies, you're not supposed to use the drawstring, so I won't put the drawstring in it. But I wanted to make it a little bit bigger because you know how fast babies grow. Newborn size wouldn't wear it for very long. I figured if I did the 3 to 6 months, it might get a little more use out of it. You know what I'm saying? A little more use. I think we're going to have to stuff the head here in a minute, and then we'll start decreasing and closing up its noggin. Gotta close up its little noggin here. Yeah, I've never crocheted up this high, like I said. Yes, Jody, that's what it is, I believe, is a loops and threads flex. It's really pretty. It's also very soft, but I can see how people would complain about it, you know, that it would split. Because, I mean, I've split it a couple times, but, you know, I've just learned how to, you know, do it right. Oh, we only do one round of decreases down to 10. Decrease every stitch. Okay, well, before we do that, we better stuff his head. It's very soft. You made a sweater with it? What color was it, Jody? Mine's, of course, baby colors, very pastel. And how much is too much? That's always the question. How much is too much? I'm going to go for it. I can always put a little more in here after I do this decrease round if I need to. I really am about to stand up, you guys, because my arms, crocheting up in the air is difficult. It's difficult to crochet like your arms raised up in the air. We'll have time to talk after this. Silver and gray. That'd be pretty. Okay. Decrease every 2 stitches around. And then you leave a long tail and you just sew the rest of it shut. I'll have time to go get it. I'll go get it and I'll show it to you after we finish him, because I'll need to get a needle to sew his head up. Can't leave his brain exposed. Man, my tongue hurt. Oh, it burned it so good. Or so bad. One of the two. Okay. We're almost back around. A couple more stitches here. Sherry, you still here? Sherry? I get to go shopping today and use my gift card that Sherry got for me. I've been waiting for a yarn to come out at Bad Sheep Yarn to go use my gift card. It came out today. I got some things in my cart. I got to make a decision. It's decision time. Okay. We're back around. Now, we need us a long tail. And I need a needle. And I need a little more stuffing. Just a little more stuffing in his noggin. Well, that's not going to work. I just ran over the bag. I'm on top of the bag. Just a little more stuffing. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Make him nice and fluffy headed there. This part looks like really like, oh, it does get the ribbon there. It's fine. It gets the ribbon there. It'll be just fine. Okay, let me be right back. Let me get a needle and I'll get the baby poncho. A needle and a poncho. Needle and a poncho. Okay, got a needle in my mouth. That's what everybody does, right? Run around with a needle in your mouth. Fasten off with a long tail. Head closure. Using a yarn needle and finishing tail, weave through the flow. Weave through the flow. I believe that's front loop only. Of each stitch around, pull the yarn tight and continue weaving to secure the closure. To create the snowman's arms, find 2 small sticks that are around 6 inches long. Use a hot glue gun to secure each stick by pushing it in through the stitches. Make sure the arms are firmly attached to the middle section of the snowman. Oh, we gotta make a hat. I don't have any yarn out for my hat. Oh, I forgot. We're gonna have to whip up a hat. Okay. How much yarn do I need? I don't need a ton. All right, this should do it. All right, that'll be plenty. Okay. Oh, how do we get this through this needle? That's the next thing. Make a knot here. Knot that off. And then, okay, this is fat yarn to get through this needle. Fat yarn. Which is funny because earlier today I was weaving ends using, what was I using earlier? I was using fingering weight yarn, and this needle was huge for that. Thank you, Camille. Isn't it cute? It's a big boy. It is a big boy. All right, come on. Gotta be a trick to this. I got it. Do I have it? Mostly. Not quite, but mostly. No. 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 I'm missing part. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Doing the old spit trick, you know? Spit on it. Get it all in here. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay. Goodness gracious. I can't get it in here. I cannot get it in this needle. And this is the biggest eyed needle I think I have anywhere. Okay, got it. Whoo, got it. Okay. Now, take this marker off here. And we're going to go through all the front loops and cinch this puppy up. Front loop, front loop, front loop, front loop. I like how the pattern just says, in the flow. In the flow. Okay, front loop, front loop, front loop. Remember, the top of the head doesn't need to be beautiful because we're going to get a hat eventually. I forgot we had to make a hat. Okay. I got a couple more. Okay. Let's do that one. Okay. Wow, I left enough yarn, didn't I? Okay. Now just weave in our ends, and that's the other thing with amigurumi. You can just take your ends and just push them into the project, and they're gone. They'll be gone. Okay. Okay, there. All right. Now I'm going to go in. I'm going to come out the side of its head over here. Pink. Sean. Pink. She's going to be a snow girl. I'll show you her scarf. We can give her a scarf right away. Okay, I'm done. And then you just stuff your ends in there. Like take your take your hook, take the end of your hook, stuff it in there. There, get in there. Okay, there. Okay, now, as Angela said earlier, we can take this and roll it around and that neck looks really weird, doesn't it? It's okay. The neck is fine because we're going to put our little scarf on here and the neck will be just all good to go. Okay. All right. As soon as I can figure out how to get this plastic off here. I hate the plastic. Plastic on things gives me fits sometimes. Like on vitamins, you know, they've got that little plastic thing around the top. You're like, get off there. Okay. Now, I'm really, really bad at tying bows and stuff. I think I'm going to go around twice. Let's go around twice. Make it a little thicker. This is really, really fine. You can hardly see it. You can hardly even see it. Maybe we go around 3 times. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's try this. 1, 2, 3. And then we tie a bow. Okay. It is cute. It's so cute. Now I just need to gather me up some pink yarn and make it a pink hat because we're going to make a little pink hat. Mm-hmm. Come on. Oh, this is cute. Doesn't have much for tails, but I could always unwrap it once. You know what I'm saying? She's cute. She's very, very cute, but she needs a hat. She needs a hat. She needs a hat. She needs a hat. It's very pretty. She's very pretty. She's very, very pretty. All right. And then she got a little hat. And I'll have to, the hat pattern that comes with it is just like a top hat. It's only a 8 round little hat. No, it's not. It's more than that. It gets a brim and all kinds of stuff. Anyhow, we'll work on the hat later. I could crochet a little scarf in pink. You're right. Yeah, that would be cute too. I was at Michael's and I saw the ribbon. They had this ribbon on clearance, and I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Let me see about that. She is getting a pink hat for sure. Mm-hmm. I could do a little scarf. I could. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Anyhow, let me show you the baby poncho. Here's the baby poncho. Isn't it cute? It's so cute. I just started it yesterday. It's gone really fast. It is a super fast little pattern. So you can see there's 2 colors. There's like the orange and then pink, right? And this is that Loops and Threads Flex. So I got this pink and I've got this orange. I bought this a long time ago and I had absolutely no idea why I bought it. I just liked it. I thought it was fun yarn. And now I have a cute little project for it. Isn't it cute? Super cute. I know, it's tiny. It's a little baby size. This is the 3 to 6 month size. It's super easy to do. It is not hard at all to do this. And you just carry the yarn. You don't cut off your yarn. You just carry it. I'll show you. Like on the inside, here's the orange. I carried the orange up. And the pink, you carry the pink too, but you can't see that as well. It's in there. The pink is in here. It's just a little different than the orange. Anyhow, it's super cute. I like it. I like it a lot. So I just keep going, and then it gets a hood. So I will put the hood on it. Bye, Angela. My snowman looks like it's got a buzz cut right now. It's got a buzz cut. Okay, now we need to talk. We need to talk about the next project. So let's go look at some ideas. Look at a couple ideas here. Gotta get to my Pinterest. Wait, what was that? I probably won't show it now. Oh, yeah, it will. Oh, I made one of those. It's a little earbud case. Can you see it? It's little flowers. There's Chandy. Hi, Chandy. Little flower. 2 flowers together. I know. I love the pink and orange too, Dawn. I am a huge fan of pink and orange. But, oh my gosh. All of those shop hops and fiber festivals and stuff that I've gone to, I always have my eye on a pink and orange yarn. I want a pink and orange yarn, but it has to be my pink and orange yarn. You know what I'm saying? It's like it has to be a certain color pink and a certain color orange and mixed a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like if I could hand dye yarn, I just keep looking. And I know at some point, somebody, somewhere, someday is going to have the perfect pink and orange yarn that I want. Okay. Now, I've pinned a lot of heart things, like just heart squares, heart granny squares, thinking I was going to make like a heart book sleeve or a heart, something. I don't know. Let me know has anybody here familiar with this? If I show you this, are you familiar with that? Does that bring back any memories for anybody or just me? Let me know. Let me know. All right. Here's what I think I want to try to make. Oh, hang on. I got to get something to show it to you. Yes. Did anybody have a cookie jar like that? I know we did at our house growing up. has a whole mushroom set. I'm telling you guys, mushrooms are hot. I've been telling you, mushrooms are hot this year. They're just going to be a thing. Okay, when I was getting this yarn, I saw this at Michael's. This is new. This is skinny chenille. Okay, it's still chenille, so it's really soft. It's like the plushies. It's going to be really nice, but it's skinny. It's a 4-weight. I made one loaf cap with this, and I like working with it. I can see the stitches. I like it. It doesn't hurt my hands to work with it. I like this style of yarn. All right, so I found this new pink. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It's called Pink Stripe. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. So I'm thinking of making one of these. I'll show you just a second. Gotta find a good picture. I don't want that one. That's the bunny. I think I want to make one. It is so pretty. That yarn is so pretty. It came in, it's a new yarn. It came in several colors, but I had to get the pink one. What do you think? I also have white. I got white too. What do you think of doing a heart kitty? Probably not, Jody, because I used woolies for the snowman. I don't think the chenille, I don't know. I could do the chenille. I don't know. Isn't that adorable though? I think I want to make this. Somebody make one with me. Somebody make one with me. Let's do it. Let's do it. It might take us a couple weeks. The snowman took a couple weeks. We got to finish the hat still, but let's make that. Let's make the heart cat. I think there's also a pattern for a heart dog. Let's see. I think I have that one saved as a video, I think. Let's see. In my watch later list, I think there's a heart dog, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, there's a heart dog. Oh, sorry. Volume. And there's the heart dog. I want to make both of them. I want to make both. I want to make the kitty and I want to make the dog. I think the cat is a little bit cuter with its tail. And I would walk you through it, Sean. I would help you. But I think I want to make both. I have other skinny chenille yarn I could do the dog in. Let's start with the cat. Let's do the cat. Okay? Sean, does that mean you're going to come on live with me? This is the other thing I was thinking of making, because you could also make this with the same skinny chenille. Or you could make them with worsted weight. It doesn't matter. These would be fun too. Too bad I don't have any like places, craft shows or anything to sell Valentine's stuff. Look at these. Aren't those cute too? And they get the little spirally legs. Little spirally legs. Isn't that cute? So, yeah, I'm thinking that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. The pattern. Hang on. I got to go back to my Pinterest now. Scribd. Heart, cat, and bunny. Scribd.com. I'd have to send you the link to it probably. Yeah, it's through Scribd. I don't even know what that is. Free download. How do you get the free download? Oh, you got one of those. It's got one of those weird download things. I don't like doing those. I feel they're very spammy and virusy, and you can download it here. This document provides instructions for crocheting. I don't know. Download as a PDF. Download it. Will it do it? No. See, you got to create an account. I'm not doing that. Continue with Facebook. See, I don't like doing those. I don't like doing those kind of downloady things. But there was also, besides the cat, there's a variation of the bunny. But I think the cat's adorable. I think the cat's absolutely adorable. Hello, Linda. Absolutely adorable. So I'd have to send a link. I mean, I can share this page. I can't share it on my computer right now because this is on my phone. Hang on, let me try this. I'm gonna, through Messenger, let me send this. Let me know if you get it, Sue. I just tried to send it to you on Messenger. The cat is adorable. All right, well, that settles that. We're going to finish up a hat for our little snow girl. And then we're going to make the cat. All right. Hi, Liana. So we're going to do that. So some people kind of make this little kitty with me. If you want to make it with just worsted weight yarn, I'm certain you can. It won't come out in the same size and stuff. But you give it a go. Just like I said, we could use worsted weight to make a snowman. He's just going to be smaller. So you use whatever you want. Give it a try. Give it a go. See what happens. All right. All right. That's it, folks. I got to go. Go to the gym, go work out, go find packing tape. Fun, exciting things on the agenda here for the afternoon now. Lots of exciting things on the agenda. All right. I will see you guys next week, and we'll finish up our hat, and then we'll start our little heart kitty. It's so cute. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. I'll see you next week.